Conquer Athlete, what's up? It's Coach Chris here for our Technique Tuesday. Today I want to talk about prepping for our deadlift. I want to talk about one mobility drill and one activation drill that I think can be big game changers in how we prepare not only for our deadlift, but for any hip flexion, extension, and dominant patterns. So for our mobility drill, I want to get us into a 90-90 position. And in this position, what I want to think about is first, leg bent out to 90 in front. Make sure that leg, that opposite leg is also bent out to 90 to the side. We are sitting nice and tall. Abs on, ribs down. We are not getting lazy, drifting off to the side, or rolling back. We are up tall, again, nice and rigid and strong through our trunk. And the goal with this drill is to work on hip flexion. So in this position, while we are pushing our front knee and our back leg down into the ground, we want to think about hinging over that front knee. Now, if we have to get our hands out to straddle that front knee to keep us nice and supported, that is fine. But the goal, and I'll switch over to the side, is to make sure, again, that we are keeping a nice organized trunk. We are coming down. I feel a big stretch in the back. Hold a couple seconds. Come all the way out. Repeat 8 to 10 times for, say, 1 to 2 sets on each side. Now, once we get through that, the follow-up is some activation work. And I think something that oftentimes is missed when preparing for, again, any hip extension-based movement, especially the deadlift, especially when expecting to perform a lot of volume, is the adductors. And one drill I really like to improve both adductor strength and also just their tolerance to load, which is why it's such a good preparatory activity, is the Copenhagen Plank or Copenhagen side plank. And for that, what you need is a bench or a box. You're gonna get your leg anchored or your foot anchored on that bench. What you wanna think about is creating a nice straight line from shoulder down to ankle, where you're bringing that other leg up to meet the bottom of the bench. Again, abs on, ribs down. And hold. We want to accumulate 20 to 30 seconds in that position. Now, of course, if that's too tough, we can always shorten the lever. Again, keep a nice active arm pushing up and away from the ground. But in this case, again, with knees bent, I've shortened the lever. The exercise becomes a little bit easier. Position is super important with this drill. Abs on, ribs down. Goal of which, again, is to accumulate 20, 30 seconds. Great way to both build strength, but prepare those adductors, which have a huge role in hip extension for any sort of hip extension-based activity like our deadlift. So guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great week.